There's a lot of Japanese food out there that I feel just gets completely swept under the rug because, again, the whole Western perception is ramen and sushi. That's it. That's all Japan has to offer.
Okay.
I mean, I think
okonomiyaki is okay. Okonomiyaki is like...
You take that back, motherfucker. You fucking take that shit back.
okonomiyaki is like a good like pasta in elsewhere. Like it's like a carb filling, and it's very like you know you can't really get mad at pasta most of the time. That's okonomiyaki.
You're saying a lot of shit for someone in slap distance. At least Gant is like on the other side of the table, but I can just fucking...
Look, okonomiyaki, which is like... How do I explain okonomiyaki?
It's a savory pancake.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
It's just a savory pancake.
It's just kinda,
and it looks better than it tastes. Because you see okonomiyaki and it's like the fucking shokugeki food porn. You could watch this thing and jack off to it, basically. But when you actually eat it, it's just like... Wow, this should be up on the fucking painting.
I'm a finna quit this podcast. Just because I've never heard anyone. Every time I've taken someone from overseas to an okonomiyaki place, they've had the Food Wars experience.
It's just street food though. Like
it is a street food, but it's probably the best street food you can have.
Yeah,
like
but
I will happily take an okonomiyaki over like a yakisoba. In my opinion.
Maybe.
No, I'd take a yakisoba.
As much as I love yakisoba as well, don't get me wrong. Like all street food is great. Okay, but like so then
it's all kind of meh tier for me. It's like
because it's B grade food, right? It's street food, of course. It's not going to be like, oh my god, this is the best meal I've ever had. It's just there to fill your stomach, right?
So, but if, like in no world, if a Matsuya is nearby, am I not going to choose Like,
Matsuya is the definition of B grade food. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It's the king of
the
B-grade.
only difference between Matsuya and street food is that Matsuya has a logo.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
It's comfortable, man. It's comfortable. Yeah, sure. I saw a cockroach run across the floor one time.
Yeah, right?
I don't give a fuck. The food tastes amazing.
Okay, so then if Matsuya started making like yakisoba and okonomiyaki, would you eat it?
No.
What the fuck's the difference?
I get the same, because dude, the beef bowls are like, if we're talking B grade food in Japan, beef bowls and pork bowls are the king.
Oh yeah, of course. But they're not good. But you're not gonna get a beef
rest my
bowl.
case,
But you're not gonna get a beef bowl and a pork bowl at a fucking summer festival. You're gonna get an okonomiyaki or yakisoba or takoyaki.
Yeah, when I get to the summer festival, I'm like, yo, this is sick. Google Maps, where's the nearest Matsuya?
Jesus Christ. I never want to go to a summer festival with you.
Okay.
And we're just going to end up in a fucking Matsuya.
No, because like, I remember when we went, I think Aki got like all the fucking weird seafood. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah.
Let's go to a restaurant.
As the certified Japanese person,
that's what I am now. I'm the certified Japanese person of trash taste. That's all I am.
Yeah, why is anyone taking my opinion on food? I'm white.
What are the Japanese dishes that people should know outside of just ramen and sushi? And now we've mentioned sukemen.
Yeah, I feel that again, it's a lot of like. I mean, we've already touched upon a lot of them, right? Like tsukemen is one, sukiyaki is definitely another one. Yakitori, like just a lot of street food, like just B grade street food. Like, you know, as much as you guys say that it's mid, like I reckon not enough people try okonomiyaki.
I will destroy an okonomiyaki. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to feel happy about it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? I feel like moving to Japan has just completely shifted my perception of what good food is.
Yeah.
Because you give me the shit when I come from England, everything's like S tier. Everything in Japan is like S tier compared to like what you can get in England.
Yeah.
And then you live here, you're like, man, there's different tiers of S tier.
There's like a single S tier, there's a triple S tier.
Yeah.
I saw an article that was shared around on Twitter. It was basically like, why does Japan and Switzerland have such a high like baseline for what should be like standard?
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of like just everything in life.
Right.
Especially food, like just public transport, like daily living, like just everything in life has such a high minimum requirement in Japan that in the UK, it's like I could pay like £100 and get a fucking garbage meal.
Yeah. Right.
In Japan, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
If you pay more than normal here, you will just get something good.
You'll get an experience.
I've never gone to a restaurant here where I've paid more than like the baseline and been disappointed.
Yeah.
And even then, like I said, like the Matsuyas, right? And the chains and the really average stuff. It's so good that like anywhere you go in Japan, if you're not from here, you'll probably be really satisfied with.
Yeah.
And fuck, it must be awful being Japanese and traveling overseas and being like, wait, this restaurant was shit. I just paid £100.
Yeah.
And it was garbage.
How is this legal?
Yeah. They know it's shit, right?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Yeah. They don't give a shit though. They don't give a shit. They don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really interesting. Like, and yeah, that is the baseline. I think is why when anyone asks you like, what is your favorite thing about Japan? I'm sure we can all agree that it's probably top 3 of like food.
The food, yeah.
Food is amazing.
Absolutely.
I knew I was gonna like the anime or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is hamburger on its own a devastation to hamburgers worldwide? Yeah, it is. But is it still going to be better than any other country that does it? Honestly,
yeah,
it is.
it will be.
It's going to be better.
Yeah.
Like I'll admit that much.
That's the thing, is that I think a lot of people who haven't come to Japan or know nothing about the Japanese food culture here think that when people say the food is just better in Japan, I think people are just quick to be like, oh, they think Japanese food is better in Japan. Of course it is. No. It's every food is better in Japan.
Look, let me just tell you like this. It just don't miss, okay? No matter where you go in Japan, no matter where you go in Japan, you don't miss.
And even like foreign foods, like Italian food is such a unique flavor here, but in a really good way. The way I see it is Italian food in Japan is the way that New York pizza is to pizza. It's a totally different take on it that's still really
still
good.
Works.
Yeah,
it
it's
still
really
works.
good.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same way with a lot of the foods they have here.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people ask, oh, you know, can you get like authentic? It might not be authentic, but who the fuck gives a shit if it's authentic? If it tastes good and it's amazing, who cares?
I mean, we recently found like an Indian curry restaurant.
That's very authentic.
Yeah, it's authentic, and it was also still really fucking good, right?
Amazing.
Destroyed my fucking stomach like a
that's
proper Indian should.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the naan was perfect naan.
Yeah,
amazing.
If I'm waking up the next day and I'm not destroying my fucking toilet, that's not a proper Indian.
It's not a good curry.
It's not a proper Indian.
I want to be like doubting it every single moment until it's in my mouth. And I'm like, I made the right decision.
If I wake up in the morning and I don't know if it's a fart or a shart, that's how you know it's a good curry, right?
Maylene pointed something out to us before we end. Unagi. Unagi is god tier. It's like
oh my god, something we all agree on.
Yeah.
Do we all agree on?
Yes, eat the unagi.
Unagi, you explain.
Unagi it's like a boiled eel, and then it's grilled and in this like beautiful sauce.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to describe it. And they just serve it on the rice. And don't get me wrong, it's very expensive. It is,
but it is worth the price.
It's a summer food, and it is. You eat it and you feel clean, you feel happy, but you're getting that fillingness that you get from other stuff. Yeah. It's so good.
It's so weird because eating unagi is like in the middle of eating fish and meat.
Yeah,
I can't explain it. Yeah. Like it feels like a fish, but it is feeling like a meat.
It sits like a meat.
And it sits like a meat.
Eel sounds like something that like I think a lot of Westerners. I mean, I know if you told me eel, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to eat eel.
Yeah.
But it falls apart. It doesn't taste fishy at all. It's so good. And okay, it's expensive. Like I think when we went to one,
we went to a really fancy one where you paid like $60 for.
I fucking paid $68 for it. I know that's too much. I know that's a lot, but like my brain just turned off. I didn't look at the price. I wanted the large one. Give me the large one. It was like 2.5 eels of this, and I was like, oh,
it was really fucking good. It was really fucking good.
And this restaurant is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And like, if you come here during the summer, I highly recommend it. I think it is by far the best summer food in Japan.
Easily.
I don't think there's anything close to it. Winter food, a lot of heavyweight contenders, bro. But in the summer, I think unagi is the king.
Yeah.
So in summation, if you ever come to Japan, apart from the usual ramen and sushi that you're gonna try anyway, regardless of what we said,
you can still get it in the winter. It's good.
Get unagi. You can never go wrong with that. Tsukemen.
Yeah. We need more people in the cult of Tsukemen. I need to build this cult.
The cult of Tsukemen.
Sashimi. Get sashimi.
This is the only cult that you'll thank me later for.
For me, don't get curry. No matter where you get curry.
Yeah, you can get curry.
Try it. Just
try it out.
I know, like if you've never tried curry before, try it.
Japanese curry.
Japanese curry. But if you have tried curry before, to me, it's going to taste exactly the same as it is everywhere else.
Soba. Try soba. Some healthy noodles.
Try soba.
Udon, just to confirm you don't like it.
Bottom line, there's way more to Japanese food than ramen and sushi. There's so much more. And I guarantee everything you'll try here is either going to be some kind of just a positive experience or just something life-changing.
Yeah. Before we end it, I want to say that like when you eat food here, like you almost want to cry because you just feel like someone cares. Like you feel like someone really cared about this.
I almost did cry when I
when man.
We've already talked about that.
Just all the food, you're like, fuck, man. Someone really fucking cared about the quality here. And if that doesn't make you tear up every single time you have a bite of food,
it does.
I don't know what will.
I never thought I'd fucking almost cry over fucking noodles, but here I was.
And it's the same thing like fruit, right? Like they have that saying of like, the reason why it's so expensive is because so much love is put into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you do really feel like, I know it's cheesy as fuck, and I think it's dumb as fuck when they say it, but when you eat that food, you do feel like every single step of the process, everyone cares.
For some reason, it's just a
Everyone
marketing
cares.
ploy everywhere else, but in Japan, you actually kind of
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah.
feel like, okay, yeah, it might be.
You feel the love.
Yeah, you
in
feel
the
like it's
food.
pride. There's
Yeah.
so much pride in every single piece of food that you eat.
Yeah.
And you can just taste it. And
Yeah.
just honestly, when you come here, go on Google Maps. If it's over 4 stars, it's going to be amazing. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Just go everywhere. Trust me. Because they are fucking strict.
Because when
with
you
their ratings.
compliment the chefs, they're like they actually like
This is-
appreciate that.
This is
you
the
know?
only place on earth where I've actually wanted to be like, do the meme where it's like, can you call the chef over?
Yeah,
No, no,
please.
yeah,
I got-
I
I
need
gotta-
to shake his hand.
I
or
gotta
something,
shake this
like-
man's hand, man.
Yeah.
This man's done a masterpiece. here.
Yeah. Like if I ever get the opportunity, I like thank the chef.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
Chef.
Yeah, chef.
Sugoi. Subarashi.
Yeah.